My name is Elliot Cardiff, and I play the drums for the band Scotty and the Gang.
I'm Chris Murray, and I play in the band The Bridge Builders.
My name's Cody Lucis, and I play guitar. Right now I'm in a band with Anthony Latardo called Hands of a Sinner, and once I leave for college, they'll probably replace me, so it's just a little thing to pass the time.
We play a lot of punk rock and ska music and some alternative rock too.
I don't know. It's folk, kind of rock. You know, we have an organ player, so that's not folky at all. But then we have fiddles, kind of, I guess, yeah, true, maybe. But you know, we kind of really just bastardize folk music. So I would say our genre is bastardized folk.
We're very hard, like post-hardcore, like bands like Older, Escape the Fate, Bless the Fall, Of Machines, like harder music.
We started back in October. I went over our lead singer and guitar player Dan Kendricken's house, and he has a drum set there that his brother Dave plays, and so he was playing guitar, and I just started messing around on the drums, and we thought about people that we knew, you know, if we just wanted to like jam sometime, and we invited our friend Scott Clark, who is the Scotty from Scotty and the Gang, and he plays bass, and he came over and he started playing with us, and then we invited our friend Matt Tagan, who is our rhythm guitar player and also backup vocals, and before we knew it, you know, we already had a cover of one of our favorite songs, Superman by Goldfinger, and it didn't sound half bad, and so it came up one day when we all thought, wait a minute, are we a band now?
We've been together for 5 years. We started right after high school and are still going. So there are 6 members, one of them being former. He moved to Japan, so he's still a member of the band actively, but not musically, I guess. There's Nathaniel, who plays fiddle and bouzouki. Nathan, who's the one in Japan who played fiddle. Sam Swan, who also plays fiddle and also bass. And then Pete, who plays organ. And then there's Jeremy, who plays mandolin and also fiddle. I've been playing music with Nathaniel since we were children, so we just started doing it in high school, and we played all the high school events and whatnot. Later on in high school, we ended up playing Dungeons and Dragons together, me, Nathan, and Nathaniel. We became good friends, and we started playing music together, but it was all because of Dungeons and Dragons. You know, I played a bard. I forget what Nathaniel was. Nathan was a ranger, I believe. Yeah, you know, rolling d20s and slaying dragons. And then later, you know, slaying the audience with our music.
When it comes to like playing with other people and stuff, it really depends on my mood. Like I personally love being able to sit down with another guitarist and play stuff. And like just recently, I started playing with one of my friends' bands because their other guitarist left, and they needed someone to step in just until they found a replacement. And it's really driving me to actually find a band of my own. But I like playing by myself too, and usually that's when I record stuff.
drums since I was in 3rd grade. So that is 8 years.
Why did you choose the drums over any other instrument?
Well, I chose the drums because I used to go to an after-school program at the Tremont Street YMCA, and one day they had a band come, and after they played all their music, they let all the kids try out the instruments. And so I tried out the drum set, and I thought it was really fun because I just started messing around and hitting stuff, and I thought it was fun to hit stuff. And it was something that I really enjoyed doing, and I looked more into it. My parents looked more into it, and for that following Christmas, I got a snare drum, and so I started taking lessons at the music shop over by the library, and it was a lot of fun. So I guess that's how I got introduced into drums.
Well, I mean, I started playing bass when I was in like 6th grade, so that's a long time. But the instrument that I primarily play, which is guitar, so I've been playing for probably about 8 years, I think. Yeah, 8's a good number. We'll say 8.
I always would sit around and listen to my older brother play guitar, and always thought that it was cool. And at about 7th grade, I decided to finally pick up one for myself.
I pretty much taught myself. At the time, I was playing music at church, because I went to church back in the day, and just kind of started playing music and learning chords, and then playing with a band, and then it started making sense. So yeah, self-taught on guitar. Yeah.
Like anyone, when they're in 3rd grade, they can't really focus on a lot of things. But my parents didn't want the money that they spent on getting me a snare drum to go to waste. So definitely, if I was just playing by myself, I definitely would not have been practicing a lot. So I got a lot of support from my parents to practice a lot more. And I mean, I was still having a lot of fun with it, but my parents were the ones that really drove me to practice a lot, and that's how I got into it a lot more.
I guess it was just because at the same time my music taste was changing, so as my music taste changed, I was hearing all these other guitarists and just wanted to be able to play like them or learn their songs to play along with them, so I just kept practicing them.
The funnest part about playing drums is just thinking of new beats to play, thinking of what I can create whenever like I sit down. And when I practice the stuff that I have to, but when I'm just messing around, I just like to think of things on my own.
I hate guitar players. I hate guitar, actually. This is a true statement. I really do. I despise the instrument that I play, but I play it because I've managed to become competent on it, I guess.
I think the best thing about playing guitar is just being able to pick it up. You don't really need, like, all you need is the guitar. Even if you have an electric, you can still pick it up and play it. So no matter like what mood you're in, you can just pick it up, play a guitar. Like, it's just a really relaxing thing to do, and you don't really need much other than the instrument.
All instruments like give you some sort of freedom to create things, but I think the drums especially give you that freedom to just think of anything that you want.
Right now, we're trying to record our second CD. Our first one was recorded in 2008, so that's kind of like the first goal on the plate that we're trying to get done. But they cost a lot of money, and we do it all ourselves. So, you know, it's coming though. We think we'll be able to do it by the end of the summer. We don't really care about making it big, just being successful.
If I thought that I could play it professionally and like earn a decent living and stuff like that, then I would definitely go for it. Just be a musician, because that's what I love to do. But I don't see myself being in a superstar band that makes millions and tours the world. So I'll probably try and find a band, just play local gigs and like little things like down at the Y, the show we had, just little things just to still keep it going. But I don't really see myself being a professional musician.
We've got good feedback from the people that we've played for Scotty and the gang, and people like to hear us play, and And I think that maybe we'll be able to record things, but with college coming up, and I really don't know what can happen.